Welcome, my crafty friends. My name is Mary and this is my channel, Cut, Glue, Relax. Today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try to paint on camera. I've never done that before and I don't know how well it's going to turn out, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to paint one of my Twinchies right now. And I'm just going to do like a little study of monochromatic colors. I think I'm going to do a nice blue. So let's get some water down, and I'd like to take a nice wash. Which blue do I think I'll like? Let me get a piece of scrap paper so I can swatch it, see which one I like. There's this one, this one. I love that color. And what else do they have? That's that. Check this one out. I like that one too. It figures. Dark blue and dark green, my two favorites. Okay, what's this one right here? It's like a mix of the two. Oh, it is. It's a dark teal. That one's nice too. I think we'll go with the dark teal. So let's drop some paint into the water. Oh, it's so hard to work on this little 2" by 2". It really is. Put most of it up there. Sorry if I'm not talking very much. I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what I want to draw, because this is not, or paint, this is not doing what I want. Okay, I'm going to draw. This is dry down here. So let's see how this paint looks on dry. Okay, there we go. I like how that worked. Sorry, my husband's clock. I'm always working down here and it's set to go off every 15 minutes. Let's see if I can pick some paint up. Still one. I'm going to add a little bit. A little bit more. I don't want my swipes to be quite so thick. There we go. Rinse that off. Try to pick up some more. Get another one out. There we go. I get one here. It's starting to dry. See if I can outline these a little bit better. Now this one's Okay, but now I want to go back in and add color. Take some color off, add some color in. Take some color off, add some color in. I got my cat in back of me as I'm standing here. Sorry again, not talking very much. Just trying to get this in. Oh, it's a little bit too dark. Just trying to get this in. Push this off again. Watch, I'm going to try to sit down in my chair. I better sit on the cat. Always happens. Does anyone else have a cat that does that? Does anybody else have a cat that does that? Okay. See if I can do this. And of course they're putting them up crooked. But that's okay. See if I can get this. I need a thinner brush. It's working a little bit. Okay. So I can pick up another color. Drop a little bit more over here. Put some trees on this side. No, not thick enough. Not dark enough. Try it again. And got some nice stylized trees. See if I can work on this sunrise a little bit more. Okay. I'm not supposed to use paper towels, but I do. And let's see if we can lift a little bit more of that off. See if I can get some reflections on the water. I want to draw a nice horizon line in. I have a feeling it looks beautiful in my mind, but it's really, you know, and it's a lot harder to paint standing up than it is sitting down. Let me tell you. Okay, let's try to get my horizon line in. It's too thick. This brush and I are not having a nice day. There we go. So I can lift that little bit of color off of it. And maybe that'll make me a little bit happier. Smear it in a little bit. There we go. Let me put a little bush here. That's all I got in me today. I haven't painted in probably about a good, oh Lord, since September. Really out of practice. But now that my arthritis is starting to feel better, and I can actually pick up a brush without my hands screaming in pain, I hope to be painting again. That's all it is. That's all I got for that one. I'm going to work on this next one off camera. But thanks for stopping by and checking out. And I'll have something up later that gives more of what a Twinchy Tuesday really is. Bye. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hello, my crafty friends. This is the rest of the Twinchy Tuesday video that I am going to splice onto my original one. That's why there's that weird cutoff. I'm still trying to learn how to film, so I really appreciate you guys sticking by me and getting through it to the end. As you can see, my two Twinchies have dried. This is the one that I did in a single color, a monochromatic color with that lovely teal. I tried to make the sun bursting over the horizon in the morning onto a lake and some trees. And this one is monochromatic also. I made an ombre effect, and then I put salt on. I don't know if you can tell, but that's the effect. There's still a lot of salt on there that I've got to try to rub off. But I like how it gives that crackled effect. A lot of people do that when they're painting snow landscapes and it's actively snowing. They'll put salt on it while the paint's wet in order to get that same effect. I think it's pretty cool looking. But let me, this is the best part of any painting, is removing the tape, because that is the reveal. And remember, when you remove your tape, you always pull it at a 45-degree angle to prevent the paper from ripping. You know, sometimes I do rip it straight up, and then I remember halfway through, and then I go over to the 90-degree. Oh, I had a little bit of bleeding there, but that's okay. There's salt everywhere. Okay, okay, here's one right here. See, that one popped right off. And this is not masking tape. This is painter's tape. It's made to not rip the paper, but we all know who that is. This is Paul Rubens painter's tape, and it's still, at times, if it's wet, it will rip the paper. I think everything will. And here's this one. And when I first started painting, an artist that I was watching says, it doesn't matter what it is, you created it, you sign it. So I'll do that, and I did this on the 17th. And there we go. There are my Twinchies. I hope you guys enjoyed my first time painting since it was like October or September of last year. Like I said, my arthritis is finally down enough to where I can hold the paintbrush again. I've been filling my time with paper crafts. I've shown you some of that also. And I, you know, just enjoy crafting, painting, and getting into myself, getting into my creative corner. It really calms me down. I hope everybody had a great day. It's always a new one tomorrow. Forget your troubles and start out brand new. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, and subscribe. Bye.